All right, so it's been a few weeks since I moved into this new house. It's an older place, built sometime in the 40s, I think. It's got that old house charm, creaky floors, a draft you can't quite locate. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Or so I thought. This all happened last Tuesday. I was up late, trying to finish some work on my laptop. It was probably around 2 in the morning. The house was dead quiet, the kind of quiet that makes your ears ring a little. I was sitting in the living room, just me and the glow of the screen, when I heard it. A soft thump from upstairs. At first, I just ignored it. Old houses settle, right? But then I heard it again. A little louder this time, thump thump. It sounded like it was coming from the spare bedroom, the one at the end of the hall that I haven't really done anything with yet. I paused my typing and just listened at silence. I figured maybe a tree branch was hitting the side of the house, so I got up to check the window. As I stood up, all the lights in the house flickered. Once, twice, and then they stayed on. Okay, that was weird. My heart started to beat a little faster. I told myself it was just a power surge, probably the old wiring. But the feeling in the room had changed. It felt heavy. Cold. I slowly walked to the bottom of the stairs and looked up into the darkness. "Hello," I called out, feeling ridiculous. Of course, no one answered. That's when I heard a new sound. A whisper. It was faint, like it was coming through a wall. I couldn't make out any words, just a soft, hissing sound. I crept up the stairs, my hand sliding along the cold banister. Each step creaked under my weight, and the sound seemed to echo through the whole house. When I got to the top of the landing, the whispering stopped. The hallway was pitch black, except for a sliver of moonlight coming from the window at the far end. The door to the spare bedroom was slightly ajar. I distinctly remember closing it earlier that day. I always keep it closed. My hand was shaking as I reached out and pushed it open. The room was empty, just a few boxes stacked against the wall. The air in there was freezing, way colder than the rest of the house. I scanned the room with my phone's flashlight. And my beam landed on the closet door. It was decorated with these old, floral-patterned decals. Probably from a kid who lived here decades ago. As I watched, one of the decals, a small blue flower, slowly started to peel away from the wood. It curled up on its own, with no draft, no reason. It just lifted off the surface and then fluttered to the floor. I couldn't breathe. My feet were glued to the spot. The whispering started again, this time right behind me. There was a child's voice, clear as day, and it said, "Can you see me?" I spun around, my flashlight beam cutting wildly through the darkness of the hallway. There was nothing there, just empty space. But I felt it. I felt a presence, something watching me from the shadows. I backed out of the room, not taking my eyes off the hallway. As I fumbled my way back down the stairs, I heard the spare bedroom door slam shut. The sound was so loud it felt like the whole house shook. I ran to the front door, unlocked it, and just got out. I sat in my car for hours, just watching the house, waiting for the sun to come up. I haven't slept properly since. Every night, I hear the thumps. I hear the whispers. Last night, I was filming the hallway on my phone, just to see if I could catch anything. When I played it back, right as I passed the spare bedroom door, you can hear it, a tiny voice whispering my name. I don't know what's in this house, but I don't think it wants me here. And honestly, I'm starting to agree. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there.